Homecoming originally started in the late 1800s in the universities for the alumni to come back to the school, and the focal point was a football game to unite the students and the alumni, keeping traditions going, people together.
I've always found it interesting. I never really thought about it, just like homecoming. It's a time, I don't know, just for the school to celebrate its football team mostly, because that's kind of what the whole week is centered around. Just the fact that the football team is playing at home again after so many weeks, and it's time for alumni to come back and celebrate with the school, and it's just a good bonding time for everyone.
Nowadays, we do it more, not with alumni returning to our town, because back in the 50s and 60s, I think it was more like that in Tomah. But now I see it as bringing people together as far as our school, within the high school, out to the community and back, and just nowadays I feel that that's what the homecoming really is. Not so much about alumni anymore. Spirit Week. Spirit Week is absolute wonderful chaos. Spirit Week is dress-up days. It's THS teachers decorating their doors. It is planning for the pep rally on Friday. It's the powder puff game. It's scheduling powder puff practices. It's scheduling, making sure kids that I have in student council, making sure they're out and about, knowing what's got to get done, posters being made. It is also the dance, it is also the game, it is coordinating events with the court, and when court is happening and when coronation is happening. If it's the dance, it's DJ, who's DJing. All this takes place, up to 2 months beforehand, planning the whole week of it, and including the pep rally, parade, and dance are the three biggest events.
So we had 2 weeks to prepare our show. And we practiced and we got all of our field stuff down, and then we just met for class periods, for our normal class period to practice, and we got to learn a dance to Thriller, it turned out really fun. We didn't have anything to do until Friday night, when we did everything. We played at the pep rally, and then right after that we ran out to the parade. We played the parade. After that we were fed, and then we had to prepare for the game. So since I did so much for homecoming, a couple things just for band or the powder puff game or float building, it was really kind of tricky just juggling everything. And then with schoolwork on top of that, we wrote an entire research paper for English last week. And I didn't really realize I was stressed out about it, but after it was all over, there was a big sense of relief, which isn't to say it was not enjoyable, but it was kind of tough to juggle it all.
Going to practices, figuring out exactly where you belong in each play, and just making it look like you know what you're doing out there.
Pretty much every day I had to make sure that there was money in the office for ticket sales. I was responsible for then, reminding every single teacher at first hour that we're doing a dress-up day count. Give me your seniors, give me your juniors, give me your sophomores and freshmen and staff if they were dressing up. So it was reminding about that. I would send out an email every day to all the judges who would come in the afternoon during 9th hour and judge the kids that dressed up. Making sure that those judges had the prizes for first, second, and third place in their possession, that they knew what they were and that who got what, because that kind of got a little hairy a couple days. Depositing the money, at the end of the day, I had to make sure not only was I taking ticket money, because most of my council members are busy in after-school activities, but then I had to deposit the money. And also, once again, whatever day it was, checking in with committee chairs to make sure that we have judges lined up, making sure if it's a judging situation like the THS doors, that the kids had the sheets that they needed to hand to the judges so the judges could judge the doors, tallying stuff. When it's getting, as the week progresses, it's getting, okay, powder puff, do we have powder puff money? Do we have people taking tickets? Do we have the Senor Deming announcing at the thing, making sure that once again it's all flowing. So every day was just a constant check. Do we have the things we need, and are we good to go?
It's all our Friday night when we get to showcase ourselves. So we just like kind of coincide with the football team in that sense. It's as much, I don't know, our performance as it is theirs, and an explosion of awesomeness.
My agenda was to wake up and get a nice healthy breakfast to make sure I'm ready for the day, and then come to school with as much spirit as I could possibly show. I play wide receiver and cornerback, and wide receiver catches the ball and hopefully scores touchdowns, and the cornerback defends the wide receiver on a defensive standpoint.
Right now we're in marching season, so we get to do all of like the popular kind of show tunes, and that'll be the same with like playing for basketball games, but it's like that'd be Crazy Train or Build Me Up Buttercup. But then after this we go into like our concert season, and I play for that as well. I play the trombone, but this year I'm acting as drum major, so I get to conduct, which is really fun.
The dance was we had neon, and it's actually pretty fun. The music was pretty good. Wish we kind of brought more things like that were more popular during this day and age, I guess. I don't know. They played a little too many slow dances, but it was fine. It was really fun because I had a white tie, and I walked through the first gate and I see black light and had a white, and it was super glowing. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, oh, it's black light.
I thought it was fun. The DJ was good. I liked the theme, the black lights and the neon. It was fun.
Making it a good experience for everyone. Unfortunately, the bad parts about that is that not everybody has a good experience, and sometimes I get the responses. So sometimes that's not that fun.